web search for it.
No, thank you, Siri. Goodbye.
Kyle, I'm going to make you a co-host, if that's okay. That way, if someone pops in while I'm trying to configure, you can let them in for me.
Yeah.
Thank you so much.
You know what I'm going to do? I'm just going to turn off the sound effects. There we go. Okay, cool. Okay, let me open up participants.
I do not know how. This is exciting. I'm trying a new app.
Tell me about it.
I will in just a second. Let's see, stream key. And we are going to Instagram.
Go. All right. Sure.
So Kyle, we may be going live, just so you know.
Are we live? Are we there?
We may. I don't know yet. I'm gonna find out.
Oh my God, I'm gonna smoke some weed.
Let's see if it worked. This is so crazy. Oh my gosh, we might be.
Okay.
All right, let's see. Okay, baby. I think we are live on Instagram. I've never done this before, so this is gonna be so cool if it works.
Hey, Instagram. Oh, we've got somebody joining in by phone. 586
area code. I think it's working. Which is so funny. I'm too excited about this live stream. I'm too excited. So we are live on Instagram, and we're just kind of rolling in for the Creative Flow Alchemy launch party. I'm sure we'll be having participants pop in for the first hour. Let's see. Hey, Jill. Okay, Jill, are you joining us on Zoom? Because I see you on Instagram, but I want to make sure. Hi, Tiana. This is my first time using this. So guys, I have no idea if this actually is working. If it is, please leave me a comment and let me know. We're using a new tech piece to see if it's working. I don't know if it's going to show everybody. Obviously, it's a lot of people probably popping in. So I don't know how this is going to look on your Instagram, but somebody take a screenshot. If you're watching live, yes, if you're watching on Instagram live, take a screenshot and send it to me via DM. I would so appreciate it because I have no idea what this looks like. And I'm really excited to see it. All right, we got some people popping in. So for the first few minutes, okay, it's working. Awesome. Can you, Courtney, are you able to see people, like the entire group of people right now? Hey, Devon. Hey guys, so this is the Creative Flow Alchemy launch party. I am trying a totally new streaming service to see if I can welcome people and stream live on Instagram. It appears to be working. I don't know what you guys can see. So I hope it's working really well and that you can hear me. If not, send me a DM. Let me know how the quality is going. Awesome. People are going to be popping in. So today is a huge day. People that you're going to see on the Zoom with me are actual friends, actual colleagues, co-workers, supporters, people who have helped me make this project come to life, whether it be in the recent past or over the decade of my career in creative consulting. Devon, I see you with your mask on. Okay, awesome. Hey, Zeph. I'm so glad you guys can see and hear. Can you all see everyone? How does it look? If someone can, take a screenshot for me and send it to me via DM. I'd love to see it. I'm very excited about this. And if it works, I'll be able to use it a lot more. So with some practice. Hey, I see a lot of you guys in here. Thank you so much for joining us. Let's take a look. Let's see who sent me a message. Okay, cool. I can't tell you guys how excited I am to be here. Like, it's surreal. So while we're rolling through, I want to just introduce the people that are here. Hey, Jay Moore, where are you? I don't see you. I just see your name. I see your name, but where are you? Okay, so I have a few people on here that I don't know how long you guys are going to be able to be here, and I just want to say thank you, and I love you for being here, and give you a chance to introduce yourself if you are feeling like you want to chat. Um, any words that you might have for the launch of Creative Flow Alchemy. I already have my champagne in hand. So throughout the evening, I'd love to hear from you guys and your take on Creative Flow Alchemy. I'll show the website so you guys can take a look at what it looks like finally, both externally for the page that you will be able to visit, but also what it looks like on the inside. Hey, Nicole, I see you. I'm wondering if you had a special invitation for Zoom, please pop in and say hello, because I'd love to invite you to have a chance to have a conversation. If you were invited to Zoom, come to the link, pop in, say hello. If you are on Instagram Live, thank you so much for tuning in. And I see Nicole, Courtney, Jill. You guys pop into the Zoom.
Hello, hello,
Hey, Devon.
hello.
Hey, Kyle. I see Jay. We're getting there. Yep, we're getting there. My mom is always like, send me a link. So if you guys have parents or anyone who might be a little bit more tech challenged, I'm going to make sure my mother can get on this Zoom link. I'm sure she's going to have some words. So, hey, Jay. We can't hear you. I'm not sure. You're muted. Just want to make sure.
Hey, everybody.
Hey, welcome to the Creative Flow Alchemy launch party. Okay, cool. Nicole's going to join soon. Guys, I'm going to get my mom on here. So I'm going to pass it over to my people. Three people that I absolutely love would happen to be on this Zoom with me first. Crazy enough, I just on YouTube interviewed both Devon and Jay Moore. So you can actually check out conversations I've had with them recently on YouTube, and you will definitely get to know Kyle quite a bit, as he has been so integral in the launch of Creative Flow Alchemy, not just as a friend, but also as a client, and also as a independent creative who has supported me on my launch. So if you've watched any of the Welcome Series videos, definitely you saw Kyle's work and what he does with Quirky Creative Co. So I'm really, 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 really happy to have three of my loves here. Guys, I'm going to mute, figure out how to get my mom on here. I think she has called in, y'all. So let me see if I can figure that out. Can somebody pop, take over the mic for me for a second and say hello? Jay, you've helped me host.
Hello, everybody. Good to see everybody. Thank you so much for supporting her. We're so happy to be here. Kyle, it's good to see you in the flesh.
Nice to see you too.
in the flesh.
Yeah.
Devon, I haven't got a chance to meet you, but I know you mean a whole lot. So thank you so much for taking care of my friend, which I'm sure she's all as well. So, and as we wait for Pooh's mom to get on.
I think Pooh's mom is here, but she has no light and we can't see you. We can't see you, Mom. So get some light for us. And there's V. Awesome. This is okay, guys. So the young woman that's joining us right now, her name is Veronica Shankling. You'll hear me refer to her as V quite a bit. She not only is an amazing woman and friend, she's also the creator of she's my business partner and the designer of what you will see when we go to Creative Flow Alchemy. You will see her work. And I've known her forever. I'm gonna quickly, I promise not to keep you guys. Hey, Amy, I see you popping in. Tia, hey. I am Moses, what's going on? Listen, Moses, you have a special link. You can jump on the Zoom call if you have a moment. I'd love to have you come on here and say hello. Moses is one of our, I haven't announced it yet, but he's one of our master coaches for Creative Flow Alchemy. He will be guiding you guys through just some amazing, God, I can't even begin to sum him up in a few words. I know a few of you guys know him already because he went to Columbia with us. But also, Moses is just making major waves in real estate and in his passion, which is music. So I don't want to get too much into that because I'll be giving away. Hey, Mom. You guys, can you see her? Lady with the cute little haircut. This is awesome. I'm so glad you could be here. But anyway, Moses, if you want, you're welcome to pop on the Zoom link at your convenience. Nicole, I see you connecting. Okay, guys, so listen, now that my mama's here, I trust that everybody else will figure out their tech world. And I will start by just saying thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you for celebrating this moment with me. Everybody that's on here already knows, like the true BTS. Like y'all know, I didn't look like this. I did not have my lips done, my hair pulled back, or any of those good things for most of the creation of this project because I've been birthing something that I didn't know was even going to be here. Hey, Joel, how are you? God, y'all are so beautiful. I don't know if, okay, good. You guys, okay, everybody's popping up and adjusting in the live chat.
Are we supposed to be drinking? We're
do
drinking.
what you do. This is a party.
Hey.
Tea, wine, champagne, water, whatever is your particular beverage of choice. Definitely. I want to say thank you real quick to Asia Watkins, who's the creator of Women of Project Management. She is not here with us tonight. She couldn't be here, but she gifted me this bottle earlier in 2020 when we first talked about what I was building. And it was a gift, I believe, not just for my birthday, but for what I was birthing, and that is this project. And so I waited to have it tonight, not knowing that she wouldn't be able to join us. And so this is my way of including her tonight. Very special woman in my life, mentor, friend, client. I love her dearly. I'm letting in someone else. Oh, it's a real party today. This is awesome. Mom, I don't know how you ended up in the middle of my box. It's so perfect. Like you're in the middle for me. I don't know where you are and everyone else is singing. Okay, hey Shar.
Hi everyone. Hi Joel.
Like the creative Brady Bunch right now, and I'm really feeling it.
Yes.
We're popping in. I am live streaming this, guys. So this is actually, I was gonna go live on Facebook, but the truth is my community is primarily on Instagram. So I spent about 3 hours today digging and researching and testing to find a streaming service that would work, and it is working. Wow. So we are live on Instagram, and with me I have Kyle Cruikshank, I have Devon Edwards, Jay Moore, V. Shanklin, Joel Richardson, Nicole Jones, Ms. Chartreuse, and my mama. Okay. So we are all here right now. And I was just saying that I'm so grateful for the opportunity to celebrate this night. Anybody that knows me knows that this has been a long time coming, and also knows that this is not 2020 like for most of us. It just was not an easy year. So right when I thought I was gonna have it made, so to speak, I thought I was gonna turn 30, like jump into the project of my career, serve the people. I had to sit 9 butt down like everybody else and get really clear about what my particular focus would be while going through pain. To be honest, I was really going through pain. And in the midst of that, I met some amazing people. Many of you are right here in this room. So without me running my mouth the whole time, I want to, again, take a second to just say thank you to each of you that are here. And I'm going to go by who I've known the longest and go round robin, actually, and just let you introduce yourself. And okay, awesome. We have one of our peer trainers joining, Lindsay. Lindsay, okay, awesome. I'm going to go by who I've known the longest. Forgive me if I'm a little bit, if I'm a little bit wrong. Mom, I'm not gonna let you go first. I love you. I have known you the longest, but I'm not gonna let you go first. And then once I go around, just would love for you guys to say hello. And did I cut it off? Thank you for letting me know.
You didn't cut it off, but you might have to move sorry everybody, you might have to move the camera back because the way they see it, it's only like the middle section. It's not like everybody, or they can't even see you.
Oh, that's okay. Can they see what can they see?
They can see Kyle, they can see your mom, and they can see Joel.
Yep, we're gonna, it's a new tech tool, so we might not be able to see everyone, but what I'm gonna try to do, does that change anything? You guys let me know. Does that change anything? Perfect. Okay, so we'll see what happens with that. I can't see it myself, so that's just so crazy that I can't see it myself. Let's see.
And another thing is, if you have an updated Zoom account, you can rotate the squares too. Like you can drag and drop people and position them.
How do you do that?
You just drag their squares and move them.
Chartreuse, yes, for the win. Okay, so somebody okay, let me put me in the middle. Okay, can you guys see me now? All right, so who's up first? Let me see. I think I have technically known Devon longer than anyone, so he will be first. And he's driving. So Devon, you tell me if this is an okay time for you to communicate. If not, we will wait. And then I will put Jay Moore below me, and he will go next. And I'd love for you guys to, again, tell me who you are. So who you are.
It's so important. I said this was so important that I pulled over. Hello. I pulled over. Hello, my name's Devon. For those that don't know who I am, I know Moses. I've never met your mom, but I've known you for so long. So hi, mom. It's good to meet
Hello.
you finally.
Nice to
All
meet
right.
you.
Yeah. Yeah, absolutely. So, what did you want me to say? I'm Devon. I live from Chicago. Me and Ray met in Chinese culture 101, Ni Hao Lao Shi. So we met like our first year at Columbia College way back in the day, and I've just watched her just grow after every venture. Mom, my hat off to you because you did an exceptional job raising this young woman right here. She was just at 18, she was just so smart, so well equipped, so woke, so in tune and astute with where she wanted to go in life and what she wanted to do. It gave me hope for my own children because I have children that's her age. And I was like, wow, if this how youngins are coming up these days, I have hope for my children, you know. So congratulations and kudos to mom for doing such a job well well done. It was just so dope. But yeah, Rachel has been there for my venture into film. A lot of the projects that I wanted to do, I was able to utilize the skills that I learned to like help her launch and some of the things that she wanted to do. And it was just such a great collaboration and friendship that was built. My wife and I have adopted her as like our child as well. Because for those that don't know, me and my wife moved to Austin, Texas. I love telling this story. Rachel was living in Austin, Texas, and we were trying to find a place to move to in Austin where my son was going into the Air Force in San Antonio. So Rachel just so happened in conversation. I was on my way to the airport, and she was telling me about Austin, Texas, and this community that she lived in. So my wife and I, off the strength of Rachel and just trusting her, we moved to this community sight unseen. I signed a lease and everything. Never visited Austin, never looked at anything. Rachel just said, "No, I think you guys would like do great by moving here." We moved there. We loved it, until I ventured off into move to LA. So, mom, again, kudos to you because that's the type of young lady that you raised. So I have to give all the Bible says to give honor where honor is due, or whom honor is due. So I honor your mother, with the great friendship that I've had through Rachel and just the knowledge and wisdom that she's even imparted into me. They like to say, I used to be a youth pastor and I used to pastor a church. So a lot of times I refer to the Bible a lot. So forgive me if I get real preachy or whatever, but the Bible says we call on the young for a specific reason. And I called on Rachel and she's just like helped me in so many different ways, and I'm not embarrassed or ashamed to say that I'm at 47 that I can't learn from a young. I'm not ashamed to say that because she sees the world in a different set of eyes than I do, and it's just, so I'm just giving you both your flowers on today, if you will. It's just amazing. I can go on and on and on and on because I've been there from every step. I met Moses through Rachel. I've met Justin through Rachel. I've met so many people, Lana through Rachel. So many people that are my friends now I met through Rachel. And Brittany E. Her mom. Ooh, I'm forgetting her name. I just drew a blank. See that?
Robin Edwards.
Robin, yeah. Because her and my wife talk all the time. So it's just like but it's just amazing, mom. Congratulations, Rachel. Thank you guys so much. And I'm gonna shut up right there. I may cut off Rachel because I'm finna go in my garage and I don't get signal until I get upstairs. So I just want to hurry.
It's all good. Yeah. Thank you so much, Devon. I love you. I love you infinitely. Give Dawn a big old hug for me, and just tell her I love her. And we got to get together soon. So I'm gonna make my way, and this pandemic is going to be behind us at some point, and we will be able to be with each other again, breaking bread and having soup in my kitchen. You know how we do. So I love you. And okay,
That soup, though, that soup. I need the recipe to that soup.
I got you.
We keep talking about it. And Moses, I got to talk to Moses because my son is inadvertently following in his footsteps. So I would love Moses to be like a mentor to my son, who's 22. He's 22 years old. He just retired from the Air Force. Y'all hear what I said? He's 22 and just
Yes.
retired from the Air Force with a medical retirement.
Yeah.
But he wants to study in international business and real estate. And I was always telling him about Moses. So it's like, I mean, he the truth. He the truth.
Yes, Moses is. And Devon, I was just sharing, I don't know if you heard, but Moses is going to be one of the master coaches. So, you may consider getting baby boy. I mean, when he left to start his career, I was still in Austin. He was there I remember when you dropped him off. So please make sure he takes advantage, become one of the members of Creative Flow Alchemy Academy, work with Moses that way. And then of course, Moses is doing so many amazing things. So I'm sure there'll be more ways for him to pivot and connect with him too. So I love you again. Jay Moore, where are you? Where you at in the building? Let me get you unmuted. And I have it on speaker view, everybody on Instagram, so that hopefully the person that is communicating is who you see. So we'll see how that works. And Jay, you are up.
Okay. Hello, everybody. I'm going to keep this really short because I don't want to cry, and I'll leave it at that. But those of you that don't know the story of me and Rachel, or Pooh, as you will hear us refer to each other, we met at Columbia, go Columbia, and we actually bonded over a nanny show, the show with the kids where the kids act crazy and the nanny comes in and all that jazz. So we're both very fiery, and so it was definitely an instant connection. And we ironically got closer. Well, I think the first step of us getting closer, we got in a fight, not a fight, it was an argument over some toilet tissue. I didn't really know the importance of it at the time.
Tell the people the truth, okay?
Okay, all right. Let me give you the background story. So me and Rachel were living together. She was dating my roommate at the time. The roommate was supposed to bring some toilet tissue home. He didn't. I had been at work. I think I was like taking a nap on the floor or something. Rachel comes in. She's her lovely self, and yeah, we we had conversation, and then the conversation just kind of ended with okay, and then we went our separate ways, and then now we're closer than ever. But no, I love Rachel Deep. She's fantastic. Thank you so much for being a safe space. You push me to be creative. I think you push everybody to be creative. You're so powerful, and your influence, I think, reaches a whole lot. And I just really thank you for creating that safe space for me. You taught me how to love unconditionally. You taught me how to give a lot of grace, have a lot of mercy, and also really to how to love a Black woman too, and to love women in general. It was like really almost like a soul thing. And like I said, I won't say too much because I don't want to give y'all the ugly cry, but this is a phenomenal woman, and I'm sure everyone can attest to that. But we have so many memories. We met in December of 2009, and we're still going strong. And yeah, so I'm so grateful. I'm so happy to be here with you, and I'm so excited to see what's going to happen and what's going to come. And I've met a lot of great people through you as well, even if it's through association or by first name basis. But this is great. And shout out to Mama Pooh. Good to see you as well. So if we all can give Rachel a toast, that would be great.
Gotta say cheers.
Cheers. Thank
you.
Okay. All right. Next up would be my girl V. She technically would be the next person that I think I've known the longest outside of my mama. So I'll let you go, V.
Okay. I was sitting here wondering what the order was going to be. I was like, am I next? I don't know. So my name is Veronica, and I have known Rachel for quite some time, maybe like 10 years. Not quite. More?
Longer.
Okay, yeah, more.
This is our 13th year, I believe. Yeah.
Okay, yeah. So I know Rachel through her cousin, and I also went to Columbia, but I went to Columbia for grad school. And so we went to Columbia for grad school, and that's how I met Rachel. And we've always had somewhat parallel journeys, just career-wise, just as far as starting new initiatives, starting new jobs, leaving jobs and whatnot. And so long story short, I'm in Dallas, and Rachel recently moved to Dallas. And so we have come together and partnered for some business endeavors, agency work. She is an excellent business partner, an excellent friend. We originally came together over food. We bond over amazing food. That is, anytime we are together, if you are with us, you will eat well. And so I am very proud of you with this new launch. Congratulations. And that's it.
I appreciate you, V. And cheers to Veronica for being, man, I can't even, I don't want to get teary eyed. I was trying to be real chill on the extreme like love notes I was sending out last night to pretty much all y'all. And what I will say is that Veronica has made it so easy for me to have the very first, along with my assistant Vivian and a few of the people on this conversation, Nicole as my project manager. There are so many people that have supported me. But Veronica has made it so easy for me to have my very first career launch without anxiety. And for someone who's listening who may launch culture in itself, it's a culture, and it can be extremely exciting and beautiful, but it also can be quite daunting and stressful. And if you don't have people around you to support you through it, I remember when I started in this business, in the digital space, I did not have a lot of people to support me, and it was a lot of trial and error. But for the first time in almost 10 years, but it's been about 12 since I've worked independently, I had a zero stress launch. Now, what that means is it doesn't mean that it wasn't challenging. It does not mean that I did not have difficulties and that I didn't have some growing pains along the way, but it did mean I knew I had support. I knew I could be 100% vulnerable with them. And I knew that perfection was not on my list this time. I wanted to put out something that was perfect for me and not be perfect to anyone's else standards. So you'll see as I show you this site, there are so many things that I just released control on. And I think the pandemic made me, the good old Rona taught me I don't get to run every part of my life, but I do get to make a decision about how I'll move forward with what is presented to me and alchemize it, right? So that's what it's been all about this past 12 months. And Veronica, thank you for being a part of that for me. I really appreciate you.
Absolutely.
Yeah. And you guys follow her. She's an incredible woman and also the founder of an organization by the name of Dementia Care Warriors. So if you are a millennial caregiver, or if you're a caregiver watching, you're not a millennial, caregiving specifically for Alzheimer's dementia or in any capacity, follow her, go follow her organization and just check her out. Okay. All right. Okay, Mom, I'm going to let you go next because I feel like if I don't let you go now, you might shut down the party with tears. So this is what I'm thinking. I just got to put just a little bit, just a few minutes. And don't be embarrassing me because I know you're going to tell the people some stories. Okay. I love you. All right. Go ahead, Mom.
Yeah. Hi, everybody. All right. So first I want to just say cheers. Let's all just sip real quick to a phenomenal, extraordinary, sophisticated, well-spoken, just beloved daughter. You are an amazing daughter to have. I kid you not. I just over the years, just watching you grow, the growth and just the maturity. I mean, just the people that you have had surrounded around you has definitely been a blessing to you. You have always just been an encourager. I mean, you motivate, you push us. I mean, and you won't stop no matter what. Even when we looking like, hey, this doesn't look like we're going to make it. And you have always been the one say, let's do it. Just have to make you guys laugh real quick. We have this thing we were talking about yesterday. And we were speaking about a Yana Vaughn. And some of the things
this is the Pooh
talking about.
Pooh, he'll get.
Oh yes, and we were saying, and so Rachel said, you know, we're gonna do some things, and she said, what was your thing that you have mentioned that you say?
Watch.
Watch. That's her new word for 2021.
Watch, you know, like you gotta believe it, and then you gotta keep your eye on it, and yes, just keep
yes.
Watching,
And just as you continue to watch, you know, and just like the gentleman that just spoke, you definitely have been, you do know who Christ is, you know who he is, and you love him just with everything in you. And it's just good just to be able to see that you put him first. So I just want to tell you, daughter, I love you with all my heart. And to God be the glory. I love you forever and ever. Mwah.
Cheers. I love you, Mom. Thank you so much. Cheers. Cheers. Listen, I want to just say to God be the glory, to Spirit be the glory, to Creator be the glory. I honor and if this is something that I don't think I talk a lot about, and I want to just take this moment to. I am a very open spiritual person, and I think that it's important to identify with energy however you see fit. And one of the things that has helped me get to the point of where I am, of course, is my background in the church. And I really am excited because I know Joel's on here and we share a similar background. And I'm sure I shared this with so many people. But when I was 18, I left that formal setting of religion and explored, you know, what it is to be a spiritual being having a human experience, right? And I'm grateful for my own journey and pathway, but I could not have done and become the woman I am without that foundation and without, like what my mom just said, just acknowledging God as the center, source as the center. And I'm grateful for that. And I will never, ever apologize for being spiritually centered. It is what keeps me going. It's the first thing I wake up and do is say, thank you for my breath and my body. And I'm ready to hit the ground running, no matter what it looks like. I'm so grateful. And I'm telling y'all, something had changed at 30, y'all. I don't know. You know, when I was younger, I prayed and meditated quite a bit. And then in my 20s, I got a little bit lax with giving thanks, so to speak. But once I hit 30, I started to realize, like, first of all, the body is changing. And it was right around 27. My body started changing. I started feeling different. And then I realized just how much of a gift it was to have my vitality and my youth. So I feel like I'm reverse aging finally. I feel like I've hit this reverse age in the spirit. And as a spiritual being, I'm in love with where I am. And I could not have done that without being able to acknowledge that there is an incredible force that is bringing all of us together. And that's just what it is. Okay. So I love you guys. Thank you, Mom, for speaking those words into my life. I love you. I definitely wouldn't be the woman I am without you. And I appreciate you being here with us. And so I'm feeling really good. Who is next on? I have to look at the gallery view. Thank you. I have to look at the gallery view to see who's here. Technically, next on the list would be, I don't think I have anybody missing, Ms. Chartreuse. I think Ms. Chartreuse would be next. So I'm going to let her take over. You guys know her as the fairy godmother. Okay, so I'll let her introduce herself.
Yes, to God be the glory indeed. I am so glad to be sharing next. And I do agree too, like, you know, having kind of run away from the church and all things, you know, structural in my 20s, there is a shift that came about where, like, God is just everything. Like, I don't care. I'm going to talk about God and the oneness. And I love that we're together on this 111 day of oneness and, you know, being with each other. And yeah, that's really what my life is for, no matter what it is that I'm doing. So I'm Char, or Ms. Chartreuse, or Charlotte. I have a bunch of names, but I am so grateful just for Ray's and my sisterhood. And, you know, we're the Gemini twins, and we have been journeying together since 2014, I think we established the other day. And yeah, and truly it has been always, you know, spiritual sisterhood, you know, with fun and like having fun in that and having our lives before being of service, like no matter what it is that we're doing. So I am a relationship consultant with my background in astrology and just general, you know, representation of love, no matter what it is that I'm doing. And Ray, your sisterhood has been invaluable to me. You know, you've been with me from owning the boutique in Chicago to me divorcing my husband and just being a drunk for years, and to coming through my Saturn return. And really, we've just been partnered in every way possible. And you are like my timeline of looking back to like, whoa, this is really what my life was like. And it's so great. Like, Facebook memories actually kind of annoy me because it just like reminds me of a certain time. And I can look at those times and be like, wow, like we really did create magnificence for the people, you know, from nothing, you know, and to be able to build a solid foundation as time goes on and be able to share and laugh through it. And, you know, I remember that Austin community, and I totally get why you would share about that Austin community and they would move down on your word, because that was an amazing place. And that space that you were in was really a great foundation for me to also get clear on my next new direction too, with like completing my marriage and, you know, wrapping up that business that I used to own. And all of our life is just for being creative, whether it is business or whether it is just having fun and making music videos. And I just am so grateful to share life with you, and grateful for our twinning and how the twinning is just everywhere. And I'm so proud because you really, yep, let me roll up my little sleeves here and let me Wonder Twin Gemini activate you. Yeah, and I'm so proud of you with this, you know, Creative Flow Alchemy and the Academy, because you created something that like I envisioned and I never would do at all. Like I just know I would not have put this all together and taken the time to structure it out and build it up. And thank you for creating the container for us to be self-expressed and for us to, you know, reach other people and be of service in a new way in this new world that we're creating as it goes along. So thank you so much. And I love you all. And I love you, Mama K, Mama Ray K, for just birthing this divine, beautiful woman into this world. She's such a gift, and your signature is all over it. And I'm so glad to be here with you tonight too.
Oh, Shar, girl. Okay, I can't, because I almost cried my whole way through um our recent YouTube conversation. So just know, guys, I interviewed Shar for my decade in review, and you will soon see that. It'll pop up in a couple of weeks on the YouTube channel. And we go deep into our relationship and into the work that she's doing, her Creative Flow Alchemy journey. And she's also one of your peer coaches. So your peer trainers, which means she's going to be teaching a micro lesson inside of the academy on the transformation treasure hunt. So you want to be one of the members, and you want to take advantage of working with her this way, because she's just a star and is definitely, like you said, a lighthouse and a marker for the woman I've become. So I love you so much. And it's her daughter who brought us together. It's 11. It happens to be, it's January 11th, and I'm honoring 11 right now because that's our baby girl. And she's the one that brought us together. And if you guys know, I've always been Auntie Ray, Sister Ray, a Mama Ray. I don't have any children of my own, but I've been very blessed to just be a parent, co-parent, auntie, caregiver for all of my life. And I thank you for that, Shar. Thank you.
Yes. I mean, I remember you were the first person that I ever left 11 with. Like the first time I ever let her out of my sight was with you. So that's pretty huge. And yeah, she has so many mamas, and it's abundant. So thank you.
Yeah, thank you. I love you. All right, I got to hit the gallery view again just to remember my order. Okay, so technically, I believe the next person, oh my God, I believe it was Kyle next. If I'm not mistaken, it was Kyle next. So I'm going to pass the mic to Kyle. Everyone, if you can mute just so that he pops up as the speaker.
Hi, everybody. My name's Kyle. I live in Detroit, and I've known Rachel for like what seems a much longer time than the last few months, but I think, when was it, Rachel? June, maybe? April, May, June?
Yeah, it definitely was June-ish. As Colin said, one of the J months, and it wasn't.
Yeah, one of the J months.
Mm-hmm.
And I was just in like I don't know, possibly the worst shape of my life, but also the best shape of my life. I had just left corporate America a few months before and started an LGBTQ events company here in Detroit to create safer spaces and more unique events here for the community because it's very lacking. And we were like really rolling, and then Corona hit, and I'm like, cool, now what do I do? And so I was just really in this state where so much was going on in the world, so much was going on for me. I, was experiencing what it was like to not have any money for the first time in my life. I was just going through all the things that ailed us in 2020. And I remember I just like took a step back and was like, please send me somebody. I need some help. I need somebody who can give me what I need right now to help me get through this. And because not only did my business, but my friendships, like everything fell apart. And it being a blessing now, Rachel came into my life through an Instagram live conversation she was having with Colin, who I know is part of this. And I just remember seeing her, and what she was saying was like what I was thinking. And I'm like, okay. And I think my message to you was like, I have no idea what I need, but I think I need you to help me figure that out. And so very quickly we became really, really good friends through working with her and going through her coaching process. And that has really now brought me to quantum leaped me to a new version of myself, a new business. A lot of really positive things are happening. And Rachel was sort of the turning point for me and being able to figure that all out. So I'm really grateful to be here with her and to give back, and hopefully be able to inspire other people in the same way to get them to where they need to be their most authentic selves.
I love you, K baby, and you couldn't have put it any better. It was quantum leaps for you and quantum leaps for me, because here you are working with me in the capacity of not just my, you're not just my, not just a peer trainer for this academy, which you are, with your company, Quirky Creative Co. You're not just a former client, which you are, who went through the Creative Flow one-on-one, but you are my friend. And I had the pleasure and honor of Kyle coming to visit me here in Dallas a few months back. And we spent several days together at a cute little luxe Airbnb. And it was amazing. And I'm just grateful for you. So you guys definitely follow him, check him out. Lindsay said it must be popping. I tried to Zoom to say how grateful I am to be part of the program. Love you, Lindsay. I don't know. Maybe it has a max of how many people can get in, or maybe Zoom's just kind of being kind of strange, but I love you. You can try popping in again if you want to, because I know we're kind of like a couple of people have come off. So Lindsay is incredible. Kyle, I love you. Thank you so much. I'm going to pass it too, because I want to make sure I have time to show the website. So I think we have 2 more people. Yes. Okay. So technically next is Joel and then Nicole, technically. I think that's the order. So Joel, I'm going to let you go next, my love, and I'm going to mute.
Amazing. Thank you. Yes, I'm Joel. I'm so excited to be here. And it's fitting. I think I'm speaking right after Kyle, because we have very similar sort of experiences. I started working with Ray last summer one-on-one after seeing the exact same live on Instagram with Colin, who I had a reading with in February. And then as the pandemic hit, finding I was working as a server. I live in Brooklyn, was working as a server. And so that ended and was sort of in this, the limbo that we all found ourselves in. But then as I had that free time, the silver lining ended up being that I connected to so many beautiful people virtually, as we're doing right here. So I think, Ray, also it came at such a time that I had a few years of my, what we might call my rock bottom, my dark night of the soul, going through my Saturn return and figuring out a bunch of shit in my life and trying to make sense of a lot of it. And then coming and working with Ray was really meeting me right where I was, in a space of sort of implementing the healing that I had found. And so she really was able through the program just to reflect myself back to me, and show me ways forward, just to implement these, spiritual practices specifically, was something that I really took away from that time. which was interesting because we did our little interview the other day, but I had started thinking like, oh, I am going to come out of this with a business plan or with like, you know, with some checks coming in or something. And while that is still in the works, what the biggest benefit was really just giving my spiritual connection back to me. And so that's sort of, I'm going to be doing a little bit of the peer training situation, but mine will be, spiritual recovery and reconnection, because that's really what the Creative Flow forecast gave to me, was getting me back to a place where I'm able to meet myself daily and to progress forward, and only ever and always forward. So it was just such a blessing to have her and to connect with her. And I think another thing too that really helped me connect, because I have a lot of skepticism around coaching and wellness, the wellness industry, and the fuckery, pardon me, that it is, that it can be. And so just being able to meet with her and be human, and have her just be human and be real with me, was such a gift. And that's what I'm so looking forward to. And being part of this is just being able to connect as real people, peer to peer, outside of, you know, unnecessary hierarchy and structure that is antithetical to the spirit that we are. So I'm so excited to be part of this. I'm so grateful, so excited to get to know more of you that I don't know personally yet. And just, really, really happy to be here. So cheers.
Okay, I don't know if it's your words or the champagne or the combination of both, but my eyes are getting just a little glossy, Joel. And it is so befitting that you and Kyle would kind of, you know, I met you all within maybe a few days of each other. So that's why it was kind of challenging for me to remember the order, but I love you. Okay, Devon is back. Hey. I love you. And you guys will see, like Joel said, he's not only going to be one of our peer trainers in the academy, but will also be, I'll be sharing, he's my year 2020 interview for my decade in review. I thought it was most appropriate to bring Joel to help me with my decade in review. Why I did that series on YouTube, two reasons. One, to give you guys insight as to what it looks like. Oh, my sister's joining, who's also one of our peer trainers. I wanted to give you insight into my career, because it's very, you know, in the digital world, it's so easy to look at people's list of accomplishments and make a quick judgment on if they are qualified, if they have the experience, if they have people backing behind them, so on and so forth. But before the receipts, there was the work. And I've done my work, and I haven't done my work in a linear structure. I have done it by getting out there through lived experience, by testing the waters. I've done a little bit of everything from entertainment blogging. I've owned my own consulting firm. I've done a lot of real work and application. But it was my decade in review conversations that I had with individuals like you all to help me remember my why. So as I'm journeying through elevation and doing this new form of work, which is not new at all, but definitely alchemizing my, again, kind of this recent pain and trauma from what we've experienced, especially in the last year, along with my childhood unresolved trauma, I'm alchemizing that into something that is useful for specifically millennials, and I'm calling that millennial magic. And it's the process of taking that raw material and refining it and making it something so good for everyone else to be able to journey on with. And so my decade in review series on YouTube, please check it out, because you're going to see really honest, heart-centered conversations with people that I love. Several of those people you've already connected to tonight through this conversation. So thank you. I have one more person who is here with us that I want to pass the mic to, and that is Mrs. Nicole Jones. And I'm going to go ahead and mute so she can.
Hey there. Welcome. I'm so excited. I'm here, and I was excited for this all day, and I'm still excited. Like, it hasn't even started yet. This is awesome. But I feel like I've known Rachel for real almost a year, by word of mouth. So through Aisha, who you guys mentioned earlier, Rachel said she gave her the bottle. Yes. Aisha and I talk all the time. We're all in the project management field, and she would always mention, "Yeah, I spoke with my girl Rachel, and Rachel, you know how Aisha talks, really soft and soothing."
Yes, Nicole. Oh, you just got her so good. And guys, just so you know, Aisha is the creator of Women of Project Management. Please go check her out. She's not only my friend and my, by proxy, my mentor, but she's also one of my clients. And I had the pleasure of helping behind the scenes in project management, help develop a lot of what you'll see with her business today. That's how I also met Nicole. So like she's saying,
Yep,
here with us for sure.
she's here. She's here in spirit for sure. But she used to always mention Rachel, and then Rachel and I finally got together one day throughout the summer just to catch up, because we've been passing email communications, talk to each other through social media. So we finally did like a Zoom chat, and it was like, oh my gosh, we're like all on the same wavelength, even through the email communications that we had, either with you and I or through three-way with Aisha as well. It just felt like we were all in sync and had like the same roadmap when it came to just the different projects that we were working on, and kind of bounce off ideas. And then from that communication from over the summer, I ended up being on the team to help launch this event, which is amazing. And everything that Rachel was saying in regards to the millennial magic, in regards to the Creative Flow Alchemy, I could feel it in my soul, like in the depths of my soul. I'm like, girl, you got something. You have something amazing. What?
I have to hijack this conversation for 2 seconds, and let me tell you why. It was a conversation with Nicole. I was running my mouth like I do real well, y'all. And I kept saying millennial magic, millennial magic, millennial magic. I didn't even know that it was coming up as many times as frequently as it did. And it was Nicole who said to me, Rachel, you keep saying this. I think you need to make that your brand. Like, girl, go throw a trademark on it, her exact words. And I kid you not, within 2-3 days, I was reaching out to my attorney, Miss Chandler J, here on Instagram. And she was a big part of making sure that this brand was built with integrity. So Nicole, it was because of you. Not obviously it was coming from me, but it was definitely because of the reflection and your ability to call out something that was obviously a pattern and a frequency that you could pick up on. So I just wanted to say that.
Yes. I was just amazed. Yeah, literally. I mean, you just gave yourself some credit. It was like the day after you texted me. You was like, girl, I got the trademark. I'm like, what? I'm like, this girl is not playing. She is serious about this. And I was super excited every time we had brainstorming sessions, strategy sessions, just to talk about just the overall plan of what this would actually birth into. I was just like, oh my God, this is gold. This is actual millennial magic. So I'm just excited to be here. And then this room and the people who have already talked, like I wanted to cry at somebody. I'm meeting these people for the first time, but you can feel whatever that is. It's just amazing. It's beautiful. And I'm like, I want to be friends with these people. This is amazing. But I'm glad I get to know them by way of you.
Hey, friend.
I receive it. Right. But no, this is amazing, Rachel. I'm just extremely happy for you, super proud, and I'm glad, I'm thankful, and I'm blessed that our paths crossed, and it only goes up from here. So cheers to you.
Cheers.
I don't even have anything left, but
got you. Cheers to you, Nicole.
I got a little drip.
Nicole is not just someone who's supporting me and my team as a project manager. She's also one of our peer trainers as well. Let me tell you why I keep saying that, because I got to go ahead and speak. Let me run my mouth for 2 minutes. One, every single relationship that I have built is authentically crafted, curated by the spirit. It is not something that I'm out here looking for connection. I have zero interest in clout. It doesn't feed me. It doesn't take care of me. It does not keep me warm at night in this lonely pandemic. But what I can tell you is that every relationship that I have, every single person on this conversation are people that I actually love. They're people that I actually am connected to. And they are people that actually mean the world to me. So if they're here, sharing their story, sharing how they know me, you can trust that them being your peer trainers means that they're vetted, qualified, and good people. And you can go dig. They all have their own form of credentials. And we know that in the spirit world, we are not just people that operate on paper. We are people that operate on a frequency. And so every single person on here definitely has a frequency that you want to be a reciprocate of, and definitely want to reciprocate with. So that's just bottom line. So Nicole, I'm just grateful for you. You mean so much to me, not just for the work that you do, which, our work is important. Project management is important, but it is more so the spiritual side of project management, which means you have to know and connect to your client in a way that you can pick up when they're sitting down, you can pick it up and you can feel through the energy exactly what's going on. So many times you've sent me those little love letters and emails to say, hey, I got you. I see you. Are you okay? And there were times where I wanted to tap out through this project, and you did such a great job. And that's why I'm really grateful for you. And so thank you for just sharing light with me on this evening. That really is, I think my sister is on here, and I do want to give her a chance to speak. Bree, are you here? Do you want to come on video? Tell me what's your status so that we can I'm probably going to go a little bit over, guys, no more than 10 minutes, so I can show the website and so I can announce the winner of the Millennial Magic AirPods bundle. So if you can stay for 10 minutes more, I appreciate it. But Bree, are you here?
Hey, I'm here. I'm just leaving dinner.
Okay. Do you want to, they can see your name, and do you want to just talk?
Sure. So I'm sorry, I'm just getting out of here. No. So what am I talking about?
So, Bree, you missed most of the time, but all we're doing is celebrating the launch of Creative Flow Alchemy Academy, as you know. And then Bree is one of our peer trainers. She's out here having dinner. So listen, if you have anything that you just want to say out of love, or if you want to, let anyone know what they might experience with you, that's all. And then I'm going to go ahead and pass it and see if anyone else has any final words.
No, I just want to say that I'm just so proud to be a part of everything that is in motion with you and your business. And I'm just excited to see what's to come with this launch. So I'm just here celebrating. I had my little drink to the side as well.
Cheers. I love you. Bree is my baby. She is my first sister, and she means the world to me. And she's going to be teaching specifically for my millennial mamas who are trying to make that pivot, or may already be existing entrepreneurs and are trying to find that balance between being like boss mommies. She is going to specifically focus on that. So I'm looking forward to her talking about who she is, her organization that she's created, as well as her clothing line that she is developing. So, so much to come from her, and I'm really proud of my baby sister. So, all right, so let me see. Devon, you pop back on. I just want to, before I go into showing any final things, does anyone have any last thing that they want to say? I'm just going to click over, make sure I'm not missing anyone. Okay. Is there any final words that anyone wants to share before I reveal the website? And gosh, I just feel I'm emotional. I'm gonna be real honest with you. I'm emotional and grateful and excited. I don't have any nervousness, but I just have excitement. I don't have any anxiety. I just have excitement. And even seeing some of the comments here. Hi, Tia. Tia, Spirit sent you here. I'm so glad you're here. Hey, Raj. Let's see who else is here. Hey, Jessica Polson, Tiana, I know you were here. Jesse, hey. Who else? Hope, Mashawn, Nadeja was here. Ebony, who else? We had, I know I saw my Aunt Shell popped in for a second. So many good people. So I just want to say thank you, Zeph. Let me tell you, I just met this beautiful human, Zeph, through a live that I did with Colin, and I feel like I've just met a soulmate. So I'm really looking forward to continue to get to know this person. I also saw Amy pop in a little bit earlier, who I also met through a live with my birthday twin, Colin, who I met through Miss Chartreuse. Again, all of us not 1 degree of separation anymore. We're all connected. We're all the one, as you say, Shar. So, yep, that's the crew. Any last things that you want to share? Anyone at all? And if not, I'm going to go ahead and share the website that was developed by our lovely Miss Veronica here. We co-created it, but she is she took this project on for me. I just said, here it is. Good luck. Make me happy. Get it done. And I was nervous, but she definitely did her thing. So I'll go ahead and share my screen. Let's see if I can do this, guys. Let's see what I can do. And we're going to, before I do that, I'm going to announce our winner for the Millennial Magic AirPods bundle giveaway. Our winner tonight is a young lady by the name of Valen Rose, VALENROSE. She is the winner of our Millennial Magic AirPods bundle. Listen, there were so many people that contributed to, and that took the time to take the quiz, follow the pages, do the tags. Oh, Divine. There were so many people. I was so grateful. We took in, just in the last few days, over 100 quiz participants. We were able to get some really great data that's going to help formulate the curriculum that's coming up in March. Incredible. Most people falling within their inquisitive, inspired, and intuitive season, which is what I imagined. So by the end of I'll even share a screenshot of our results so that you guys can have the transparency. It's my goal to be as transparent as possible as we develop curriculum. So I want to talk about the website really quickly, show you that, but I wanted to just say, Valen, if you're watching still, because I think I saw you pop in, you are our winner. Please send me a DM. And if not, of course, we'll email you and make sure that you have everything you need to win your t-shirt, your cute little mug, and your pair of AirPods. So thank you again. If you were not a winner, don't worry. I have some other really cool things coming up in February and in March. So just stay tuned. We got some really cool giveaways coming up. All right. Are you guys ready? This is the site for Creative Flow Alchemy. I don't know, can someone confirm they can see it on Instagram with the screen share? If someone can let me know here on the live or in our feed, if you can just comment that you can see the website, I'll just quickly breeze through it. Let's see, I can't see my chat. Yes, awesome. Okay, so let's get into it. Obviously, I'm not going to read all this to y'all, but in about an hour, I was going to release it at 7, but I want to take some time to just have final celebrations with my peoples. And then we will let the launch go full public in our link in bio at 8 o'clock. So 8 o'clock instead of 7, okay, 8 p.m. Central Standard Time. We have early enrollment from the 11th today through January 31st. Why early enrollment? I want to just talk about that for a second. I decided to do early enrollment so that I could use the last few weeks of the month to collect data. I keep talking about this research because it is the most important part of this entire academy. We're building an academy that you teach us how to build. We're creating curriculum that you ask for. We're creating an environment and community that is curated by your desires and by your needs. So this is not your standard course. This is not a course at all. It's a collection of trainings, and specifically micro trainings. Why do I use that term? Because every single one of my peer trainers are going to be coached and develop you with 5 to 15 minutes max. Why? We don't need an hour to learn. It's just not necessary. Millennials are learning very fast. We are taking in information at the speed of light, and even more so Gen Zers. And I wanted to create a platform that would be able to be a bridge between both millennials and Gen Z. We learn through learning experience. We learn by watching others. We don't have to go through the struggle to experience it. We learn through empathy. We learn through connection and spirit. So that's why the next 3 weeks of enrollment are specifically designed for me to pull in as much information as possible to learn about who you are, what you need, give you a more intimate space. And then in March, when we open up our enrollment, we'll have 3 weeks of open enrollment before Colin Bedell becomes our very first master coach. The academy works in a couple of ways, but first I'm just going to scroll through a little bit. This is for heart-centered millennial creatives committed to channeling their creative spirit into building a sustainable life, business, and legacy. That is what this space is for. This is your home for peer-to-peer training where we will master and monetize your millennial magic. keyword master and monetize. You can't do one without the other, okay? So we know you were born to be creative. When you come to this site, the very first thing that I'm going to talk to you about is like what millennial magic actually is, according to me. Yes, your girl put on some clothes and she got real cute for my summer shoot when I shot this video. I can't wait to hear what you guys define as millennial magic on your own. But my thoughts around this particular academy was that we would take the lessons from our 20s, flip it, and make it work for us now. Bottom line, most of us are 30 somethings and we are here trying to, what I call, refine ourselves. You know, we're trying to refine and alchemize our experiences. So when you come here, you will learn, you know, obviously you will identify, if you are in alignment with us, you will identify with some of the messaging on the site, and you will learn about some of the challenges that we face together. You'll see some love notes from my former clients and friends, people who have gone through my programs. Our mission, we want you aligned AF with your divine purpose and seamlessly integrating mind, body, and spirit into your creative process. The late great Maya said, you can't use up creativity. The more you use, the more you have. And that's what we're really here to do. Teach you how to tap into maybe something that may be either blocked or just a little bit repressed, or maybe just unexpressed. That's what we're here to do. We're gonna first unlock, because you are already worthy, whole, and divine. You don't need me to tell you that. You don't need any of our coaches to tell you that, but you do want to have an amazing community of people who have the experience and who are willing to show up for you every step of the way. We are the solution. You can read about this on your own, but my most important thing that I want to show you guys is our curriculum layout and how we will be moving through the curriculum for 2021. So I'm just going to scroll down. It's a loaded scroll. If you're on mobile, you're going to be scrolling for a little minute, because I don't believe in half-assing, okay? So we have one membership, two pathways, okay? The first pathway is self-paced. As of March, we'll open up and you'll have access to on-demand library of micro trainings. These are your peers. You will be learning from them. They will be teaching you and guiding you through personal wellness and development and business, technically, and business. And then the second track will be something that both Colin, Moses, and a few other soon to be announced coaches will take you through. Every 12 weeks, we will go through a season of Creative Flow Alchemy. And this is our personal methodology. This is what I've been working on for the last 12 years to develop. Lots of work has gone into researching and putting some quantitative and qualitative data to use to determine what I call the seasons of creative flow. And we will journey through those together in the academic year, starting off with our orientation session in February. And then the open enrollment period, of course, is gonna kick off in March, where we'll start the inquisitive season with Colin. You are welcome to read through each of these seasons. If you've taken our quiz, you've already placed in one of the four, and you have learned a little bit about what each of the traits are. Our master coaches, like I mentioned again, hey, it's me. You guys have got enough for me tonight, but we have Colin and Moses as our first two coaches. I just got to stop and say, these are two of the most incredible humans you are ever going to virtually meet. If you have met them in person, you are already blessed. But if you have not, you want in on Colin and Moses. Just incredible, incredible spirits, incredible authors and commercial real estate developers, global people who have both the experience, the passion, the desire, and the humility to be educators. Keyword on humility. They both know how to show up and listen and connect. And I'm just honored to know them. Moses was technically my first business partner, because when I launched my blog in 2012, Everyday Sumray, where I worked with Grammy Award winning artists and underground musicians to showcase their stories and kind of just interview them and put them on my platform, Moses had a loft on South Michigan Avenue where we launched, and that was, Devon was there. He was a part of that launch party. Just an amazing time in my life. So to do a project with him again today is an honor. It's full circle for me. And so you guys will get to know the future coaches very soon. And then, like I said, the crux of this entire curriculum is the peer-to-peer alchemy, or the peer-to-peer training. I just want to break down a couple things. One, to be a peer trainer, you have to be a member of Creative Flow Alchemy. So while we have an open application process, you will have to be a member to become a peer trainer, because it's much like in the field of research through traditional academia, you have to be peer reviewed. And my philosophy is that if you come in and take advantage of the curriculum and learn from your peers, then you are qualified to speak to your peers. So it is my hope that if you are a peer trainer here, and if you're interested in coming in, you will be able to come in and share on every dimension of wellness, from mental, physical, spiritual, emotional, financial, and so much more. You're welcome to apply with the link in bio once we go live today. But these are some of your peers who you met tonight. We have Jay Moore, we have Nicole, we have Kyle, there's Joel, there's V. Lindsay tried to pop in earlier, she's here. There's Ms. Chartreuse, Bree, who was just speaking a little while ago, and my girl, Kate. So each of them are just incredible people. And this is just a preview of the many coaches that we have, or the many trainers. We will be rolling out new peer trainers every single month. But it's important that you guys, again, if you are interested in becoming a peer trainer, that you become a member first. So you will also be able to earn while you learn. As a member of peer, as a peer trainer offering in this program, we also have a wonderful structure where you can take advantage of what we have to offer and earn commission on the work that you do. So every time someone signs up through your affiliate program, you also can earn. This is not developed just from a space of monetary gain. It was developed to be able to be a constant outpouring and inpouring and reciprocation of energy. So if you're someone who's like, oh, I don't deal in the currency space or money space, money's currency, and we all operate in divine compensation. So it is what it is. I want to thank my people for saying, yes, I want to share. And I also want to honor them with divine compensation. So this is how I plan to do that. And finally, the benefits of joining you guys. Again, you can kind of get into all that, but my favorite thing is homeroom. In an homage to our old school academic learning, we all had that room that we had to go to at the beginning and the end of every day in traditional school. And so that was called homeroom. So here's a peek inside of homeroom, and it is going to be 100% off of social media curated space. You do not have to have a Facebook, Instagram, any of those social media platforms to take advantage of homeroom. It's distraction free. And it's all about connections and fostering, just like authenticity. And my favorite thing, of course, is Homeroom Live. Hey, Devon, look at you right there. I bet you didn't know you were going to be on here. Homeroom Live. It will be the very first Sunday of every month at 11 a.m. where I and maybe one of your either peer trainers or master coaches will come on. We will talk about our wins. We will cheer you on. You can pop in live on the Zoom session. It's your live coaching experience, okay? Some of my favorite people are on here, including my assistant Vivian, my girl Justine, and then everyone else you have already met tonight, except and Colin. So final thing that I want to show you guys, again, our mission is clear. We are here to co-create pathways to help you step into your divine purpose, birth your brilliant ideas that you've been holding inside of you, and engage in an intentional relationship with creative energy. All right, that's why we're here. If you have thought it was anything else, I hope that I have cleared it up for you tonight. And I want to leave you with some value, which you can read through. My favorite thing was accessibility was key. So if you've worked with me one-on-one, I know that it can be steep. It takes an outpour of incredible love and sacrifice to work one-on-one. And I do plan to offer some one-on-one, but only to my members. So if you are a member, you will have exclusive access to book one-on-one with me and get discounted access to that. But in order to take all of what I can do and combine it with all of what these amazing people are going to offer you, I wanted to give you an accessible way to do that. $229.99 is the cost for an entire academic year. What that means is you will have unlimited access to every single training, both the self-paced and the live trainings. That I don't need to overpitch, oversell, overdeliver. It is what it is. It's for you if it's for you. And if it's not, that's okay. Just know that during early enrollment, this is our legacy pricing. So if you lock in at this rate, between January 11th and January 31st, you will have this rate for all of eternity. As long as Creative Flow Alchemy Academy exists, you will have this pricing. We do go up a little bit in March because we will be out of the development phase and into the delivery phase. So I highly encourage you to take advantage of our private membership portal, our expert coaching every 12 weeks, the unlimited access to self-paced micro training and classes, the community and accountability hubs, your one-to-one call with me, exclusive live challenges. You will also have a directory where you can connect and collaborate one-on-one with every single member who decides to share their profile. You also will have access to monthly live streams that will happen inside of the Academy, discounts on, like I mentioned, all the coaching classes and events, free swag. Yes, I am going to be throwing out Millennial Magic every chance I get. Rewards for your referrals and course progress as well. So I'm going to be definitely looking at your account and doing my best to support you along your journey. Okay. So if you find that you're getting challenged, whether it be a tech challenge or curriculum challenge, or you just maybe are feeling lost in your flow, I will personally be, and my team will be looking to see where the markers are and helping figure out ways to improve your progress. And my biggest thing that I am working on is a CEU program. Now, I can't talk too much about that right now. It's in the works. But if you're someone who either, and this came from a conversation with a young woman named Amy just not long ago, where we talked about her Gen Z child and how, she wanted to supplement education through this platform with traditional education that they're experiencing in the Florida public school system, if I'm not mistaken, Florida. And so I'm working to develop it so that we can figure out ways to offer high school credit, offer college partial credit, and or CEUs. We will get more into that in the spring, but for now, this is definitely coming soon. You guys hold me accountable to that and do everything you can to support that, okay? If you have resources, grants, people that we need to connect to, let me know. I'm definitely all ears. Again, if you apply today, or if you join us during this enrollment period, you will lock in this rate. All of your frequently asked questions are going to be here. And you guys have 19 days to get it in. I'm so honored, so grateful to have you on this live. It means everything to me to have you here. Before we go, is there anyone, anything, just anything that needs to be shared, wants to be shared? I have not read the comments in a while because I've been talking. Hey, Mino. Hey, Trey. Hey, Tia. Awesome, Valen. You are so welcome, love. Hey, David. It's so beautiful. So beautiful. Who else is on here? Hey, Jordan. Jordan, so cool that you popped in. I know you are just like a star here on IG. So I love you. You don't know me, but I know you. I'm always eyes to the streets on IG. Is there anyone on the Zoom call that wants to say anything before we go? It's 7:16. Let's plan to close it in 4 minutes. So if there's anything anyone wants to say, feel free to take the floor.
All right, I'll just hop right in real quickly. And I know that this evening has been nothing but a beautiful acknowledgement session. And now that the website is live and you've shared it with the world, I'm just going to take one more moment to acknowledge you, Rachel Ray Henry, for being the light of the world and for being a demonstration of possibility and the demonstration of crystallizing ideas into the world, and the possibility of being about something bigger than yourself and community and oneness, and bringing others to elevate them and have us share our gifts and to really make available this amazing transformative work and opportunity as we're creating, again, the new world, redefining what education is, redefining what success is, and just being at the cutting edge of this. So I acknowledge you for being that. The website is so gorgeous. I acknowledge you, V, for creating that gorgeous website. And everybody here, just your presence is the present. And thank you all for being exactly who you are.
Spoken like a true gem. All of y'all's presence is a presence. Anyone else, guys?
I just wanted to hop in real quick and just congratulate you. I've said it in our Zoom call. I mean, you just never cease to amaze me, and you just continue to climb level upon level upon level. And I'm honored to even know who you are. I'm honored to be in your presence. I'm honored to call you friend. And I just want to thank you. Thank you so much for the value you add to me, the value you add to everyone else on this call, the value you're about to add to the world. So just thank you, thank you, thank you. And again, I'll be remiss by not giving kudos to your mom, because she's here. If it was not for her and pardoning to you, you is just man. So thank you, Mom, again.
Def Jams, absolutely. Shout out to Mama Pooh, as Pooh called her, as Jay called her. Anybody else? Like I said, we got one and a half.
I'll go next. Once again, I second all of that. Like, you're amazing, phenomenal, outstanding. Like, I mean, how many other great words can we describe you as? But really, my job here is just to thank you all for loving my Pooh, my friend. I love her so deep. She's so amazing. And yeah, thank you so much for supporting her. I mean, I really don't care about talking about myself. I'm just so excited for this young lady here, and I am a fan of my friend. I am a fan of my friend. She is so good, so good. Thank you so much for what you bring into the world. Love you all. Thank you.
I want to invite anyone who's watching, if you have questions, if you want to put them in the comments, I will stay on for a couple of extra minutes if there's just any questions. So I'm fielding the questions in the comments. If anyone else wants to speak on the Zoom, feel free. I'm going to mute my mic. But if there's anyone in the comments that if you have questions about the Academy, please let me know. And Valen, I'm so glad you were here to witness winning our bundle.
Rachel, if you don't mind, I want to say something. I just want to say that everyone that you are connected to, I wish you all great success. I pray that the abundance of the overflow continues. And I'm just wishing that everything that you all touch, that it be blessed, and that the windows of heaven will open, that it's just not enough room for you all to receive. And I just can't wait till you all get to the top, because I will be sitting back just saying, those are my babies.
Thank you, Mom. We love you. Mama K, Mama Pooh, all that good stuff. Thanks, Mom. I didn't know you still in here. I was looking for you. Okay, perfect. Love you so much. Definitely love you. And shout out to my papa too, who's not here right now, but who's always supporting me. Shout out to KC, my papa. All right. I think that's everyone. I don't know. Like, I just love you guys. Dang.
You did it.
I made it through the whole night without crying. It's not over, of course. I'm going to end the live stream. If you guys, anyone has questions, again, please send me a DM. Let me, 1 second, guys. Let me switch to speaker view. If anyone has questions, please send me a direct message. I will have the link live in a little bit. You know, I'm on relaxed launch culture. If y'all gonna be my people, y'all gonna be there when the link goes live. That's just what it is, right? And you have up until the 31st, and you got plenty of time to connect with me. I love you in advance. I can't wait to see you on the inside. Just know the next 3 to 4 weeks are going to be crucial for us developing communication, relationships. So please get in, book your call with me for February. Let's get into it. If there's nothing else, if I don't see any other questions, hi, Abina. I know you're just joining. It's so nice to see all of these new people who, you know, I don't do a lot of live on Instagram, but I promise to do more, especially now that I have a way to record it on Zoom. It feels very much so efficient as a project manager. I'm like, it's got to be efficient, y'all. Otherwise, my people gonna catch me inside of the academy. And that is what it is. But if I can do I'll definitely do that. I'm thinking about teaching a masterclass in February, a public one, and possibly I will teach it inside of the academy and live stream it here on Instagram. It is called Master and Monetize Your Millennial Magic. So likely I will do it now that I have a resource and a tool that I can do that with. If you're interested, please make sure you sign up on our mailing list and get into, if you're not going to become a member, make sure you're on the mailing list. If you are going to become a member, you're going to get that and just so much more. So always looking for ways to connect you all to one another. But I'm going to have a private party with my people real quick, just a couple minutes before they all pop off. So goodbye, Instagrammers. We love you. And thank you so much for tuning in. I will be posting, so you'll know exactly when we go live. I'll make sure to share a picture or something to let you know to check out the link in bio. Peace and love. All right, people. Yay. You guys can unmute. We're good. Like, do your thing. I think we're all done.
Nice.
That was awesome. It was so nice.
The site looks so good. I'm so proud of you.
That-
Veronica did
What the
that
heck?
thing. She did that thing.
Yeah.
So grateful to have her. I
Thank
called her,
y'all.
and let's be clear, I called her because I do it all. I have do it all syndrome.
Yeah.
And I was like,
To say the least.
I ain't doing this. I just knew it would never happen. I waited on me to do it. And so I reached out to her not even a month ago. And I had other options that, to like other platforms that I'm familiar with that I was going to build on. And I made the decision, if any of you have ever been like Wix bougie and you're like, oh no, Wix can't do it. Kyle knows and V knows that Wix is still our friend and is getting
Wix is where it's at.
So definitely, if you're interested, we're all creators here, and if you're like struggling between picking a platform, let me know. Give me just a second. I'm gonna make sure I stop the stream. Awesome. I want to make sure you guys know one of the best parts about the peer training program that like I haven't gotten into publicly is that I'm going to be offering every month like live business coaching specifically to my peer trainers. So this is not going to be something that happens for the public. It'll be something that I offer like a specific category in the academy where if you're a peer trainer, you will get an exclusive invite and you guys can log in. We can do this very same thing, round robin style, talk about what your struggles are, what your needs are, what your gains are, how you can support each other. And I will personally be giving resources. I'm calling it my brand ID clinic. B knows that very well. Back in the day, you guys who know me know I used to offer my brand ID clinic sessions. 60 or 90-minute, like real quick. But I will also be pulling in Kyle, who's the creator of Quirky Creative Co., to talk about branding from a perspective that I don't even have. I think he's going to offer something very specific. So I will be represented by Woe Creative with Veronica, and then we will be pulling in the resource and partnership of Kyle. So we are going to keep that train going. And we'll rotate as peer trainers. We're all here to help each other. Nicole will teach us some things on PM systems, and of course, I'll support you guys through that, and vice versa. Like whatever ways we can support. Divine, I know you are not a millennial, but baby, that IMDb is popping. So I would love to have you come in and teach a class on, just the film world, a micro training film world. So we can talk about that, of course, and figure that out. I'd be honored to have you as a peer trainer.
Absolutely.
Y'all are everything, like everything. Thank you so much. Oh, thank you so much for it. I'm gonna take a screenshot really quickly so I have a photo of us. So put on your best smile. I'm so grateful, just so grateful. Thank you, Nicole. I know this is your first time kind of seeing my crew. Like I know Joel, Kyle, and Nicole are the least familiar with how I throw these shindigs. This is not the first. This will be one of many. But I told Colin that I just want to be flued out to run my mouth and have social like experiences. That's all I came on this planet.
Come on, flued out.
Be flued out, teach, feed the people, and go home and be an introvert. So to do this in this way, in the comfort of my home with a ring light is real nice. But I miss eating. I miss the real food too. So
I miss the soup. I'm just saying.
I
miss the soup.
Yeah, everybody here has had my food except for Joel and Nicole.
But,
clearly, I'm missing out.
Longing for the post-pandemic, like real life.
Right? I don't eat. Rachel's the only person I eat around, really. I don't care about food until she's cooking.
She's a breatharian, y'all. Okay.
I live off of sparkling water and words. That's it.
Not even that. It's so serious. Goodness.
Well, I'm definitely flying to Dallas when this is over.
What was that, Devon?
I'm flying in Dallas when this is
come through. Over. Listen, I'm determined to figure out ways to be with my people more in 2021. Like
I would recommend that everyone has a kitchen party with Rachel. If you have not, it is a good time, friends. Let me tell you, it's a good time.
He knows me and V are the OGs here with the kitchen parties. So
let her DJ. Let her DJ because you'll have a good one. You'll have a good time.
Don't give all my good stuff away.
I'm gonna
be dropping my mixtape in 2022. The kitchen, the Sunray Supper Club mixtape. I love you guys. So we're still recording, so I'm sure the people that decide to watch this in Academy are gonna be cracking up at this part of the conversation.
Oh.
We're not live anymore, just so you know. But I just love y'all, and it's getting late. I know for some of you are your Eastern, so thank you for being here with me tonight. There's so much to come. I'm just gonna come down from the high for the rest of the evening. I'm gonna get the links live and all that good stuff. I'm gonna come down from the high. I guess I'll eat some food too.
Yeah, soak it up.
And I'm sure I'll be in touch with every single one of you. Kyle, I love you. Joel, I love you. Ms. Shar, I love you. Jay Moore, I love you. Devon, I love you. Nicole, Veronica, my sister, my mom, I love all of you guys. So thank you again for being here with me. This is incredible.
Absolutely.
This is the 30th birthday I didn't get to have.
Yes.
This is the one I didn't get to have, and this totally made up for it.
Perfect.
Peace, peace. And